In today's video, I'm going to talk about how long you should be making your fishing leaders. I'm Captain Chris Myers, Central Florida Sight Fishing Charters. Thanks for tuning in. Today's question came from one of my subscribers. Hope you will consider subscribing to this channel as well. And he wanted to know, how long do I make my leaders? And in general, my leaders start the day about 30 inches long. I like to cast when I have 24 inches or so from my lure to the tip of the rod. That leaves only 6 inches that has to go up inside the rod and rub back and forth on only the first 2 guides. This gives me some wiggle room. If I have to cut and retie, I don't have to add a new leader on. Anytime that day, I can cut and retie a whole bunch of times and still have at least 12, 18 inches of leader left. Multiple reasons I don't like the knot going in and out of the guides all day long. For one, I've had multiple occasions where it's knocked the insert out of my guide. You have to take it in, get it all redone. It's nothing that you can fix if it's one of these lower inserts. If it's the tip top, you can easily replace that one. But usually it's one of these smaller guides near the top of the rod. So the fewest guides I can have that going through, the less chance that happens. Number 2, this knot, which on mine is right here, is rubbing on every guide in and out the more you reel it up through the rod. If you have a very long leader and it's say 4 or 5 feet long, you may be hitting almost every guide in your rod every time you throw it out, every time you reel it back in. If that knot is hitting these guides every time, it is slowing my cast down. It can decrease my casting distance, and quite often I've seen where the knot hits the guide, slows the momentum down, but the braid keeps on going and then wraps around the guide. When I'm fishing for tarpon, have 80, 100-pound leader with a very large knot, even though I'm trying to tie a slimmest knot I can get, it's still pretty big. I tie a knot that does not require it to go inside the guides. I really don't even like to do that with 40-pound and up. What size leaders are working best for you guys? What length do you like to use? Drop me a comment below and let me know. My favorite size, 24 inches, 30 inches to start the day. If you're wondering what pound test I like to use for my leaders, I have a video on that right here that you can check out, as well as all my 2-minute fishing tips.